Nobody, and I dare say, nobody can kill the PDP. PDP will continue to lead. Your party is on course. The essence of every political party is to legitimately capture power in a given polity. You cannot capture power unless you're on the ballot. I want to tell you that PDP shall be on the ballot.
We have messed up as we were coming along. But that, if I will borrow our clerics,
PDP that is here, and we ask that Lord, you continue to uphold Nigeria.
Members of the International Working Committee, members of the Board of Trustees, the leadership of the National Assembly to speed with where we are on the road and the journey, and it's a destination that we hope to reach. That destination will bring us. It's not in my place to state why you were invited. It's really an amazing way to do so is that I escape the responsibility of telling you why you are here. Ensure that the sanctity of this party and an opposition party getting ready. When he had brought shoulders at childhood, he probably didn't know that he was very happy. And incidentally, he made money, a lot of money from having. He didn't cycle and had a lot of betrayal and this. I haven't been through all that he has been through. So it is my duty simply home practice, home politics, home experience at the party. His Excellency, he is not swimming in new waters. In fact, and to encourage people who, at some point, let us check, whether the chief servant, the gentleman who, the secretaryship of our BOT is
you have until you are thorough. I was the one who nominated McCarthy. That
the words they're using. First, it was the chairman who spoke about first, and someone who was standing next to me said failure, but the chairman now said you're only facing challenges. So a round of applause for the fact that absent at the moment with his colleagues, he sent words of the day. Welcome to the microphone, Dr. Turaki will laugh with us.
This time around, it was an internal combustion. And the fact that some fugitive nomadic politicians have been using the party for their own selfish ends. At any given time, they run away and they come back. But part of my happiness, sir, is that those who thought they could kill PDP by running away to another party, they are the ones now who are suffering more than even what we're going through. In their case, they don't even know what is there on the ground for them. It is unfortunate that people are not patient enough. It is unfortunate that some people try to play God by taking decisions that really belongs to their creator. Many of them, we have seen them jumping from one party to the other for every election that has been conducted. But they forgot that success is not only in the effort. Success is also in the way your heart functions. Because our Creator judges you by what is in your heart, not what is in your pocket or what is in your mouth. So if you have clean heart, He knows it and He will reward you. At the end of the day, believe me, we will be rewarded and we will be surprised by our Creator on the way and manner He is going to reward those of us who have stayed tenaciously to ensure that there is justice in our country. Whatever is happening now, let us see it as a temporary way of people understanding, of making people understand that we have messed up as we were coming along. But that if I will borrow our clerics, whatever you do, if you repent, you will get it back. You will get yourself back, you will get our party back, and we will succeed in the final analysis. There are people who have been counting on death and other things in their plans. We don't pray for anybody to die. We want people to be alive to see when we succeed. We will not laugh at them, but at least they will also learn some lessons as we go along. Anybody, you might think you are cheating me if you collect bribe to get me down. For you, you think you have made something, but believe me, you will pay, both here and in the hereafter. So please, let us continue patiently, and let us try to continue to at least organize properly. Please, in today's meeting, whatever are your fears, your concerns, and your constructive criticism, as well as your suggestions, please feel free today to say them out so that we will come to a logical conclusion on what next is our action. Mr. Chairman, again, let me thank you on behalf of BOT for the wonderful way you have steered our activities. The members of the BOT, please continue to do what you have been doing, and that is being steadfast in making sure that the PDP remains the PDP.
Saying goes, when the going gets tough, it's only the tough that ultimately gets going. For us in PDP, we've seen all seasons. We've seen the good times. We've also seen the bad times. We've seen days of prosperity, just as we've also seen days of adversity. We've seen successes and we've seen challenges. And for us, the kind of challenge that the People's Democratic Party is facing today is not something, unfortunately, that is new to us. People may recall a time in the past when attempts were made by some charlatans to take the leadership of our party and then give it in the hands of some impostors. And when the party and the party leadership rose in unison and said, we will not allow anybody to run away with our party. A caretaker committee was set up under the leadership of His Excellency Senator Ahmed Mohamed Makarfi. Those who were there and those who were conversant with what happened during that period of serious challenge will appreciate that what we are now witnessing in our party is even a child's play. By the special grace of God, we shall overcome. We will overcome. Indeed, we are overcoming. Now, the essence of this meeting is to call our stakeholders and brief us on the recent happenings as far as the status of our party is concerned. Today, we are witnessing in Nigeria a time that is different from what we all are used to seeing. Today, there are a lot of tension, there are a lot of crises, there are a lot of upheavals in the domain of most of the opposition political parties. It's regrettable, indeed very sad and unfortunate, that when you begin to trace the genesis of those crises, that they will take you back to the footsteps of the party in government. We used to think that more than any other person, that people in government, people who are on the saddle of leadership, should prefer peace to reign than crisis in their domain. But for us in PDP, while other political parties are having existential threat, while their existence is threatened, while their lives is shaking, nobody, and I dare say, nobody can kill the PDP. PDP will continue to lead. There may be challenges here and there regarding the leadership of our party. Again, for us in PDP, this is nothing new. We will overcome, we shall overcome, we are overcoming. Last week, Friday, a matter that was instituted by our board of trustees came up for judgment. I'm sorry that the interim National Working Committee had not been able to officially respond to that judgment, owing likely to the fact that most of us were out of the country or out of station for one reason or another. We intend in this meeting to dissect that judgment so that at the end of the day, that this leadership, the stakeholders that are seated in this hall, will now know where we are, will now agree on where we need to get to for the purpose of taking our people and our nation out of the woods. And then we will, maybe when we get into the private session, discuss exhaustively what our strategies will be. But I want to say without fear of contradiction, that PDP, your party, is on course. The essence of every political party is to legitimately capture power in a given polity. You cannot capture power unless you're on the ballot. I want to tell you that PDP shall be on the ballot for all rounds of the 2027 elections, from the presidential down to the states, houses of assembly election. PDP, this PDP shall be on the ballot. So I want to thank you, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for your tenacity, for your loyalty, for your conviction, for your belief in democracy, and for your resoluteness in working towards ensuring that democracy that believes in multi-party system survives in our country. I used to recall a song that late Tai Shodari used to sing. He said, Nigeria are my country, I no go lie. You push me so, I push you so. You push me, I push you, I no go leave. So let them push us if they like. We have the strength to push back. This is our country. We are not leaving this country for anybody. So with these few remarks of mine, I want to most sincerely, on behalf of the Interim National Working Committee, welcome all stakeholders to this interactive meeting. And I pray that at the end of the day, that the decisions that we're going to take, the strategies that we're going to agree upon, will be one that will take us to victory by the special grace of God. This is our party. And like I said, victory is inside.
Party. I wish to state first that the national chairman and members of the Interim National Working Committee are assured of our continuous loyalty and continuous support to the Interim National Working Committee led by Kabiru Turaki, SAN. And we are giving this support willingly. We are giving this support because it is the right thing to do. We are giving this support because it is the truth. And so we cannot be wrong. We will not be wrong. And I encourage each and every one of us to know that no matter the challenges, and in any case, God, in His infinite mercies, did not say we will not face challenges. He said, I will give you the wherewithal to face your challenges. And thank God for God. He has given us a Turaki to help us face our challenges. The next point I want to make is when you hear people that ordinarily should not attain those seats they are occupying, and they open their mouths and say certain things, you just say, God, what is this? The other day, I was watching the TV and I heard somebody say, telling someone else, why I didn't know PDP was still existing until somebody was declared the winner of a senatorial seat. So PDP is still existing. My friend, make sure that you kill it. I don't know why you watched that episode. Yes, now, look at that person that said that. I was somebody who Governor Atade picked up, made a PA or something, butler to him. Then later made him a commissioner, became a governor, came to the Senate. The PDP bent his rules. He was made the minority leader. Now you are leading that institution, that sacred institution, which some of us are very proud to belong, and you are disintegrating that institution by saying things you ought not to say. I think we have to be very clear. This PDP, we made serious mistakes in projecting people we ought not to have projected to attain certain positions. And I think under this leadership, once we get back up, such people will never smell those seeds that they are smelling now. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to a short story written by Leo Tolstoy in 1886. I'm sure many of you know this story. The heading is self-explanatory. How much land does a man need? How much land does a man need? When you see people accumulating, somebody the other day was saying, 48 houses confiscated. The federal government took back its 48 houses for one person under administration, under the former APC administration. And then these people there now, the way they are accumulating assets, and you also wonder, when they go to bed at night, how do they sleep? Do they remember God? That God in the city evening message that created us knows that He knows how much you need. He knows how much you will need to survive. And you are accumulating and accumulating and depriving every other person the right of a decent living. You are depriving 60 million Nigerians that go to bed every night hungry. And you think you are good, you think all is well. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, let us reassure each and everyone together. Let's reassure each other that this is the right thing to do. Where we are is the right place to be. Don't be scared. Don't have doubts. We will get there. And when we get there, as Chief Servant said, we will not laugh at them. We will take them in. But then we will know where the rain beat us and where the rain dried us.